It's helped a lot, and then it has also harmed a lot in a way, because there is this preconceived notion that, well, deep learning especially, right? You just you have all these deep learning models, I apply it and it works. It does not happen that way, unfortunately. But that said, people have tried. Organizations have tried. Each organization now definitely has a data science team, has even a machine learning team to do some kind of a learning. I think where they hit a roadblock is the data requirement. Everything requires labeled data, and creating labeled data is expensive. So one of the key things that we have been working on is bootstrapping that process. We understand that if you have a lot of labeled data, you cannot beat machine learning techniques in doing either classification, extraction, question answering, anything that you want to do. But that said, label data is expensive. So we have a bootstrapping process. We start with small amount of data, just need a little bit of semantic annotations that you need to do. We can train the machine adequately enough that you can get your 70%, 80% there. And then as you collect that, they can try the system, help the machine learn more. And that's where the machine learning models come in. So this has been the message that we've been communicating quite a bit right now. So like I said, it's helped a lot because people are definitely open now to say these applications are now possible. These are not just wild science projects, that somebody just dreamed up. So these are some things that are actually conceivable now as working in practice.
Yeah, it's I've been in this space for many years now in a variety of different roles, usually from an analytics perspective. And to see the rise of machine learning techniques being brought to bear and the missed expectations has been quite interesting or quite amazing. We certainly have a lot of expectation setting that we need to do with our customers, that I've had to do over a variety of years with our customers, about how it's not magic, right? There's a lot of work that goes in related to building out these machine learning models, and a lot of work that goes into being able to get those predictions at a place where it makes sense, right? And it logically fits into the world. They don't just kind of erupt out of nothing. There's a lot of labeling of data that needs to be happen, rationalizing of data that needs to be happen. For things like just classification of information and be able to improve data classification, data prediction, similarity modeling, et cetera. But that, I think, brings up an interesting topic, and that's really what are the things that are kind of fantastical now, but we see the world heading to? Like, where do we see this space evolving? And I'd say on our side, there's really two things that are not there yet, but are things that are coming soon, which is lowering. The first one is really about the ease of use. This has been a space of experts for quite some time, where we're talking about ontologists and linguists and people that need to be involved, that deeply understand how these things are structured and created and put together in order to get the most value out of it. And more I've seen automation coming at being able to onboard new data sources, to be able to do some of like that initial training like you talked about. None of it's there yet, but there's more and more innovations happening in order to accelerate that, as well as new concepts like data fabrics that are starting to talk about how do I take my entire data integration and access plane and hide it behind a semantic technology where I can use a single canonical model in order to interact with data, regardless of where that data lives, regardless of whether it's structured or unstructured data, to really simplify the citizen analyst's role or the application integrator role throughout the organizations. Most of these are pretty early stage, but we do definitely see the market still continuing to evolve and continuing to innovate in this space. Well, Mithun, it's been great talking to you today. I look forward to, in the future, digging into some of these topics deeper. I think that we can have some great conversations around ontology development and other ways that this technology has been adopted, use cases, et cetera. So